Hello everyone. Hope you're fine. Tonight I'm going to talk about parenting. Yeah, going to talk about parenting, even though I'm not a parent, but I feel like there's something that can be done. From my own observation, parenting is one of the pillars of the society. Without a good parenting, you you don't have a good society. So you'll understand where I'm coming from. Mm, Well, what I'm going to talk about here is the support that parents ought to give to their children. I want to say, I want to emphasize that it is very important uh, for parents to support their children in anything that they do, in as much as that thing is rewarding and it your child likes it, and that in itself will determine what kind of an adult your child becomes. Uh, if you don't support your child in any way, like be it in school, in anything that your child does, your child will hardly excel in anything if your child is not getting a support from you. What do I mean by support? Um you see, sometimes we find ourselves thinking in these margins that the support is when you get your child some food and you pay for their school and you get them clothes and you give them their pocket money. That's all. I think there's more to child support than what we traditionally perceive child support to be. Mm, I think we need to transcend and get more involved in as much as the support of the children is concerned. Like, if, say, your child is still in school, you make sure as a parent that you monitor their progress. When they come back from their school, you help them with assignments, you help them with homework. If it happens that you are not well acquainted to some of the subjects that your child is doing, try to find a tutor for your child, okay? And you try your best to be there to encourage your child, to tell your child that I know you can make it, you know, you have it under control. And even if maybe your child is involved in any extra what curricular activities, say sports, when a child goes for their performances, be it in sports or in other things, you make sure that you are there as a parent. You don't just give money, you say, okay, take money and go for what you want to do. You make sure that you're there as a parent to cheer the child up. It's very encouraging when a child maybe is performing and you as the parent, you are there to show your child that I'm going to support you in everything that you do, and I believe in you, and I know you can make it. A child tends to excel that way. Yeah. Uh, Also, the other thing that I was going to talk about is about so what is about not letting teachers overtake you, you know, and not entrusting everything to teachers that teachers will do it. There are some things that your child cannot learn in school. Okay, you have to teach them yourself. If you don't teach them, your child will never know them. In school, they just do those small stuff, and that's all. Uh, Things like accountability. It's up to you to make sure as a parent, as you monitor the progress and development of your child, that your child grows to be an accountable individual, a responsible individual, a confident individual. It's in rare cases that you find that teachers really help teach children to be confident, and that is very vital to the life of an individual. Once a person does not have that person's relationships, it will affect that person's careers. So it's very important that you, as the parent, you try to give your child some confidence. You know, you try to build the esteem of a child. You know, to have a child esteem, to have a confident child. The other thing that I also want to talk about is about those other things that if maybe you cannot afford education for your child, there are some things that they are not teaching in school. Always make sure that you fill in that gap. Say in school, children maybe are not being taught about robotics. You know that the school does not teach about robotics. You try to download as many videos as possible and as many books as possible to make sure that the child will be able to study those things at home, because it will be very difficult for a child to survive this era without having a, a technological background. You know, if they don't teach tech stuff in school, make sure that you provide it as the parent. The good thing is that you can download all those things. You don't, then after downloading, you you play them with a USB memory stick on your TV. Your child will be learning from there. Not only robotics, but even many other stuff that you know is very important. Uh, for the for the child to know things like artificial intelligence. You make sure that if they don't teach it in school, you provide it at home. You download stuff, videos, books. You make sure that your child always goes extra, and always make sure. I think this can help as a parent to not encourage mediocrity in your child. Always encourage your child to go beyond and reward. Most children do better when they are being rewarded. When you set standards for your child and you give reward for that, it becomes easier for the child to learn faster that way, because the child, most children at a certain age, you look at on this Lawrence Kohlberg stages, you see that at a certain ages, children are motivated by reward, and if you reward them when they do certain things, they will tend to excel in those things. Yeah, you put a standard, then you reward when a child reaches the standard, and then after that you raise the standard, and when they reach the standard, you reward. But you don't set the impossible standards. You set something that you know that this can be possible. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. The the support that the parents give, you know, how important it is. Yeah, and the impact it can have in the society if all parents are involved in their children's upbringing in terms of supporting them in whatever what they do. Those children will turn up to be good individuals, and the society will be functional that way. That's all I wanted to share with you tonight. Hope you find this helpful, and you will find it helpful. You can just leave a feedback on whether you liked it and how you think it can help, or if you have different views, you can just comment, and we can see how we go around. We go about the whole thing. Yeah. Mm, Tada. I hope I was audible enough because sometimes I know you guys can hear me, but I hope today I try to be as audible as possible. So good night. Mm, sure.